Problem 6. When you're dealing with negative exponents, flip them. I do that right away. Flip that x and flip that y. You gonna flip to 4? No. Keep it up top. It's fine where it is. What did it ever do to you? Keep it. Flip the x to the third to the bottom. Flip the y to fourth down low. Now this is a different kind of problem because it's telling you what x and y are. It's telling you, here's x, here's y. Now figure out all this mess is. So I'm going to take x and plug it in for x. I'm going to take y and plug it in for y. Here's how that'll look. 4 on top still. Instead of x, I'm going to write 4. And when I plug in, I like to plug in with parentheses. You should too. Plug in y, negative, oh my gosh. Even big kids make mistakes. Negative 3, I'm plugging that in. Now I'm dealing with just numbers, and I can do order of operations here. 4 staying on top. 4 to the third, I'm doing exponents. 4 to the third. Don't you dare say 12, it's 64. 4 times 4 times 4. And then over here, they're right next to each other, so negative 3 to the fourth. When in doubt, write it out. Let's see, negative 3, negative 3, negative 3, negative 3. It's going to be a positive 81. 64 times 81, are you kidding me right now? Calculator time. Get a big number like 5,184. But Mr. Lawrence said there's not on there. There's not on there. Okay. Think for a sec. You have a really small numerator and a positive denominator. Which one of these is probably the fraction just reduced? Maybe it's just A. Let's move on. Simplify. Cool. Can do that. I work around my parentheses first. Recall my exponent rule here. When I have a power to another power, I multiply the exponents. So that part is just x to the negative 6. And then I have x to the 6th. Now what happens here when this is multiplication because it's right next to each other. When I multiply numbers and there's exponents involved, same base, I add the exponents. So negative 6 plus 6 is 0. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Moving on. Whoa, buckets. Now, let's zoom in here. I'm going to deal with each parenthesis separately. It's all one problem, but I'm going to deal with this one in black and this one in red. When you have an exponent outside of a parenthesis, you got to make sure it hits every exponent. Sometimes I'll say set the table. So give every little guy an exponent. Give everybody a plate before you serve the food. And then you're just multiplying the exponents. So I'm going to multiply 2 times 1. Multiply 2 times 1. Multiply 2 times 5. Here's how that shakes out. You got 2 to the second. A to the second. B to the 10th. And then same thing over here. Set the table. And then multiply the exponents. A to the 8th. B to the 8th. In total, then, let's look. 2 squared, dealing with my numbers, that's just going to be 4. A to the second, A to the 8th, multiply gives me A to the 10th. B to the 10th, B to the 8th, should be B to the 18th. Looks like answer A again. That's what I'm talking about.